3 main reasons startup founders quit before finding success. So, guys, we found this article from Forbes magazine on their website. Number 1 is time constraints.
Valid. It's a valid reason, but it's really, I think, an excuse at the end of the day. So, from a time standpoint, why don't you have enough time to chase something that you're passionate about or you think can provide you a better lifestyle? It's more about maybe a way to look at time is how do I organize myself in a way and get the resources within arm's reach of me that I need to fulfill this. And if you're organized and you understand there's Upwork, there's 99 Designs, there's Fiverr, you can put together a team of people that can copyright, that can design images, that can put a web page up for you, right? So I think it's, if your time is the reason, I think it's a solvable thing, because if you want something bad enough, even if you only allocate an hour or 2 hours a day to it, listen, it's all about getting to the finish line and chasing your dreams. Maybe that time frame, you have to be a little flexible with it, but don't give up just because you don't think you have enough time. Look at other ways to solve that problem, like being more efficient or just stretching your timeline and expectations out a little bit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people waste a lot of time too on social media or just bullshit watching TV. There's things like that. So if it's a priority to you to get it done, I think it's a solvable thing, like Sean said.
Yeah, I don't think time is not really a valid. It shouldn't be a valid excuse if you have everything else figured out.
Number 2, personal financial difficulties.
Yeah, again, it's a real one. We've had to deal with that over the course of these last 17 years, and the way that we've done it. We're a tech company, but to fund operations of a tech company and to build something somewhat valuable, it takes money. And so, our pivot was we started an agency, and so we've been in the agency business, and the agency business funds the tech operations to get us to the finish line. So, it's kind of like the agency world pays you for today, and then we always have our foot in the bucket of a bigger opportunity, a SaaS product, an exit, all of those things. We still have those things within reach, but you got to take care of the bills and take care of your responsibilities in the moment. And the way we did it is by spinning up a marketing agency. We've grown it to a sizable size now, and so that funds the other operations, and so that's how we tackle that problem.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times too, it's a lot of people are using the term side hustle a lot of times, so it's almost like maybe you don't like the current job you're in, like if you're working for a big business or you have this startup that you're trying to create. So if your new startup is your side hustle, make sure you're trying to generate revenue, that you're putting that on the side, that you're having a plan in place, but you're also making sure your bills are being met with other jobs. Like I know a lot of people said that they'll sell papers, they work restaurants or whatever, so that during the day they're taking care of their new job, but they're still kind of generating revenue and another resource.
Yeah, there's no quick way to do it, and usually there's got to be a sacrifice somewhere. You're trying to better your life, and so think about what you do every day, what can change, and how can you fit this in. And typically there's a slot you can, if you want it bad enough, there's a slot that you can fit it in.
And number 3, mental health.
Yeah, it's not for it's really, starting a business is not for the weak of mind. There's no doubt about it, because you can, there's very few, get rich quick schemes in a business. There's typically a lot of ups and downs, a lot of, difficulties. There's also a lot of great things that happen, but it is truly a roller coaster to start a business. And so, yeah, if you're not mentally equipped to deal with all the problems, because every day is a new fire drill, it's just what level of urgency is it at the end of the day, and that happens until you start getting your arms around things. And so there's going to be chaos in the beginning, no matter how good you plan. So yeah, you're having your mental health intact is I would say is a key component. And if you don't have it, your probabilities of success diminish greatly.
Would you say that the people on your team or the people that you're with every day have a big thing to do with that?
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it.
You're almost like your support system, I guess.
That's it. As you can start, especially when you're small, like we've had a small company. We're kind of in this transition phase where, we have a lot of Swiss Army knives, and we have really good, solid people that are very much a self-starter. They're very motivated. They're career-driven. They understand the vision of things. And so, yeah, that's spending money and getting people in the door and starting to develop your team is crucial, but it takes time, you know, and it takes good choices.
It takes a certain amount of mental strength to get through it.
Yeah, because there's balls flying around at you everywhere in the beginning, and you typically don't have any roadmap that you're following. You're kind of building, at least for our sake, we had a unique road to get to where we are right here. There's no like instruction book, or there's
Right.
no
It's not black and white.
guide. There's no, it's like you're making decisions every day based on the information that you have that a lot of times are a guess, you know. So it's a super important part of the decision-making process. Yep.
So to recap, the big 3 reasons why startup founders quit before finding success: time constraints,
Yep.
personal finance difficulties, and mental health.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts.